In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission, to bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Doing a thing for the podcast.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the FreedomFriends podcast. Hey, John.
Yeah?
We're live.
Oh. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Freedom Friends podcast.
Welcome. Coming at you not even fucking close to live from where,
We are live. Yeah, no,
San Antonio. The Warfighter Tobacco Studios.
Yeah. Brought to you by warfightertobacco.com. Use that code FTFO to get yourself that fucking sweet 15% off discount. And of course, our buddies owellness.us for all your CBD treats and needs. Use that code FreedomFriends25. Get yourself a quarter off your order over there. We are Sands of Jazz. We are plus a big gym. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Good, dude. Good. Thanks for making the trip. Last minute little jaunt over here to the studio.
It was either you or the Red Sox.
Well, you know what? I appreciate you
appreciate
because we're in the fucking championship right now, and you're sitting here with there's 3 massholes on the dais today, and Scott.
Yeah.
It's like 3 massholes and an asshole.
These two fuckers made it to my wedding, so I figured I might
That's
as
a good
well,
name for this episode. 3 massholes and an asshole. There you go.
I like it.
I like it. So,
There you go. Take that down.
You're doing great over there, Justin.
Make a note. Keep up the good work. Take any face out, pull security. Drink
That's
water.
right.
Put
Drink
baby powder
water.
on it.
Change your socks.
Change your socks.
Pick your fucking head up. Shit, man. Been a hell of a week, boys.
Yeah.
Been a hell of a week. I'm glad I can walk now.
Yeah, you were a little fucked up on Saturday.
Yeah, I was fucking hurting, dude. So we went golfing. The 4 of us, Jazz and us 3, went golfing Saturday.
I know.
And so I had an event Friday night, so I was on my feet all night. And apparently, when you're pushing 40 with my back, if you stand too long, you just are fucking done the next day. And golf's a terrible idea. And I was just in fucking pain. And then between that and dickhead over here hit me with his fucking cart.
That wasn't me.
Bullshit.
Just because I was sitting in the driver's seat doesn't mean that it was me.
So we've gotten so bad now. Like, we didn't have any cart accidents because I usually end up playing with you guys, and we're fucking awful. Disagreeably bad.
We were all dog shit. Yeah,
So now you're just hitting. Now we're going to the point where you guys are fucking hitting people with the golf cart.
I was sitting in the driver's seat of the golf cart, and the golf cart lurched forward and hit Mikey and Jazz's golf cart.
Yeah.
My feet were not on the pedals.
More than one time.
My feet were also not on the pedals more than one time.
I can't believe you fell for that. Yeah, that was totally me. So that's why I apologized afterwards.
I would stop and I'd put the brake on and I'd like start to almost get out, and Scott would put his left foot over and just mash the fucking pedal. Wham! Hit you guys. Like, You look over at me and I'm like,
I would have thought I thought it was funny. That's why I didn't get mad. I was just in pain. I was like, so I would sit there for a second and be like, all right, let that subside for a second. I'd be like, all right, that was good. That was a good one.
It was funny until that one time where you almost didn't get out of the cart. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
he's really hurting.
Yeah, dude, I was in pain. Fortunately, we brought along enough extracurriculars to fucking ease my pain towards the end of the day.
Yeah.
I started to loosen up right around the 15th hole we played.
Well, that's when I fell apart.
So when you lost interest?
Yeah.
No, I had interest. I just didn't have capabilities.
Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, we had the little travel-sized bottle of JMO with us.
you
and,
lacked focus, if you will.
Yeah.
He was focused. He was focused on something else. At one point, John goes, "Hey, Mikey, what's 418 plus you and me?" He's like, "Let's go." I was just like, "All right, man, let's do it."
Yeah.
Shit. Needless to say, it was a fun day though. I had a good time.
Yeah.
It was weird though. So my buddy Kenny hooked us up with this golf tournament that I was doing, all right? And his boss's wife had like bought the like foursome to play, right? What we didn't know, what we were unaware of, and you're talking about Jazz and us 3 show up to like a Catholic fucking tournament.
Catholic church fundraiser.
That must have been great.
Yeah. So the very first hole we go off on, it's a par 3 where we had to go off.
Well, let's back up a little bit before that. We walk in to go check in.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, you guys aren't signed up.
Yeah. We're not on the
I
list.
bet you we
at
were
all.
signed up, and she saw us and we're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Needless to say.
Catholics down here are a little different than Catholics in Massachusetts because they're, I mean, they're all dead.
The guys in front of us were good sports.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
cool. They had a great mullet.
Yeah,
Oh, he did.
what were the compliments you guys were giving him?
Well, I asked him one time. I was like, "Hey, man," I was like, "You got good clubs." I was like, "Which one do you use to beat all the pussy off with all that hair you got?" And he just fucking lost it, man. It
And
was
then
funny.
his buddy's like, for all the dudes.
Yeah, his buddy was like, "You mean all the dudes?" Yeah, they were funny. They were good guys. But first hole we go to, it's a par 3. We get over there, we hit and all this, and it's like one of those closest to the pin ones. So there's a guy out there. Well, I pull out the putter that Haley got me for Father's Day, which is a big black dick. And I look at the guy and I was like, I asked her why I didn't get the white one. She said, "Who the fuck wants a white one?"
These guys got to go.
The guy's like, Jesus Christ. Just blessing himself and shit. Like, yeah.
It makes you want to be worse.
It's exactly what happened. It was just like they poked the fucking bear and we were like, all right, bitches, game on. So,
They thought it was funny that they stuck. I had to, my last tour in Afghanistan, we were living with the one of the chaplains. And my buddy was in there too because it was a 4-man room. And he's like, I want to swear more than I normally would. And be worse.
I don't think that's the case. I think you're more aware of you doing it normally.
what
You're right. And
what
you're
kind
like,
of
well-
chaplain was he, though?
Oh, some kind of.
Well, chaplains are neutral, right?
No.
No,
They
he
have
was-
Catholic chaplains and Protestant chaplains.
They
Dude,
all-
I've seen one Catholic
Army-
chaplain in like 15 years.
You know,
So.
the Army has a Church of Satan chaplain.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I think they have like 2 or 3, and they travel all around.
Back in the day, they only had one because
Yeah.
it was one dude, and and he was handling all the branches. Because I
Yeah.
had one Satanist kid named Bricky, and Bricky would have to call his chaplain, and his chaplain would make a trip out to Okinawa to fucking like do like black masses with him and shit.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I want that. I want that job.
right.
What?
Like what a fucking skate gig, dude.
What a taxpayers! You should be pissed. about
Yeah, right.
this story.
Freedom of religion, dog.
Was the guy in uniform?
Yeah. Yeah, he had an upside down cross on his fucking collar. That's what it was, dude. He basically took the little Catholic cross that they have.
Yeah, they just
This shit was upside
Sit
down.
down.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because that was literally, I was one of the things. I was like, what's he got, like a goat head or some shit? Like, what the fuck?
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
No, I've seen one Catholic chaplain once. I think in 03 there was one flopping around, but I wasn't going to be like a hypocrite. So I was just taking my chances.
My
And then-
battalion chaplain, Third Tracks, was a Muslim for a while. We had a Muzzy for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had a Jewish dude, had a rabbi.
Yeah, I
he was a
would
good dude.
actually talk to the Jewish.
All he
yeah,
ever
yeah, I
did
gotta-
was
yeah.
talk to us about pussy. Like, he was like the horniest chaplain ever, man. He would just
That
be
was the
like,
chaplain's assistant. Don't worry about him.
I used to smash one of those.
Catholic, definitely.
Yeah.
You did or he did?
Well, probably both of us. Probably,
Catholic,
probably
definitely.
both.
How was he?
Hot. Super hot. Hey, we got a Dave walking in.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man, my chaplain in Fallujah almost got in trouble because he picked up a gun,
Yeah.
and that's a big no-no in the chaplain corps.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. There's
That's why they have RPs, man. That's why they have
Yeah.
their little assistants.
they're getting
Yeah.
ready to give Navy chaplain who served with you guys in Vietnam the Medal of Honor, or it's come back up around. He
Yeah.
got a Silver Star, got shot the shit out of him, saved a bunch of dudes. Another Catholic chaplain, Italian guy in New York, I think,
Yep.
has a Medal of Honor. So
There's not very many of them.
no,
There's only one
no,
or two.
No, I think they're all
Um,
Catholics.
I know.
Fucking
So
batshit crazy. I
in the
guess.
case of 1-3's chaplain, he was standing behind a vehicle, behind one of my tracks, and he saw a bunch of insurgents like flank this
Yeah.
platoon,
Yeah,
and he was like reached in the back and grabbed an AK,
yeah.
and him and his RP and like a Lance Corporal that was standing there, he was like, "Let's go." And Lance Corporal's just like, "Aye, aye, sir."
A.
He's got shiny shit. Let's
Yeah,
roll,
yeah.
you know, and just fucking followed him, and they went and fucking captured like 6 insurgents and brought him back. And the first sergeant was like, "Sir, what the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "Chaps, put the fucking gun down." He's like, "What?
well,
Fuck these guys."
I think
like they were
it's-
coming to kill me, and I'm not letting them do
I
it.
think it's okay if you dip the bullets in holy water
Right?
before you shoot
It's
them.
like it's cool. I blessed it.
They
It's
were
fine.
fucking vampires. What do you want from me?
But yeah, he almost got in trouble for that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he's got a combat action ribbon, which was fucking
that's awesome.
fucking hardcore, man. Yeah,
Fucking great.
he was cool as shit.
Well, apparently.
You know how it is in combat. All of a sudden, everybody finds fucking religion real quick. You know, like, and it was like,
We had a great chaplain.
We did. Chaplain Kim.
Couldn't understand him, but he's great.
yeah,
Let us pray.
let us play.
Yeah.
Now, ours in 03 is like a super holy roller. Like I couldn't do it. I was like, okay, this is guy like Southern Baptist. Like I'm so far, like that's not my thing. And then
He's
after
doing like Pentecostal chants and shit.
I'm like, I'm going to hell anyway, man. I'm just not going to get involved. Yeah. So, but you don't see him. I mean, it's funny, like the Satanist guy or like a Viking. Like I would do that. I'd be like, I'm a Viking. Fucking. I've heard of Odin. Like, give me that. Give me that guy. You know.
Dude. I'm gonna need a son of Odin to come over here.
I want some burly freaking dude with axes and shit, and like slaughters a chicken, and then we go fucking douses me in blood and shit, and then we go like the woad.
That's part of the reason. That's one of the reasons I hated fucking Weber so much because of his fucking Wiccan bullshit.
So if you have a Viking chaplain, and he's got like a broadsword and an axe, and is very well versed in it, not like Weber.
Yeah, like an actual broadsword.
He can carry those, and that's not a firearm, right? Like
the Pope carries a sword, if I'm correct.
What do you mean? Like
there have been popes that have carried swords.
Yeah,
that dude can roll in a battle with like weaponry, just not a gun.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know the rule.
Well, if it's
part of their religion.
But it's part of their religion. So you're now a combatant, I guess. But if I was an insurgent and some dude was chasing, it was like, bearded dude running at me with a fucking sword,
just fucking
like, I'm done.
With a fucking axe. Just run at you with a battle axe. You're like, I'm out.
I need to bless you with this axe.
I did not come here to get William Wallace out of fucking existence.
I can already see it now. He's sitting on a fucking court bench. They're questioning him. He's like, I did not. I blessed him with my axe. That's all I did.
One of the hand to the chest. Yeah. I did that.
If you notice, there's a cross in his forehead. It's clearly a cross. It's a religious icon. That's what I was doing. Dude.
He walked into it.
Fucking this devolves from golf to
let's evolve this a little longer. So speaking of officers and military, we lost one today.
We did, man. Yeah. The late great Colin Powell.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Jim,
sucks,
I want to
man.
hear your thoughts because you were a Army officer.
So here's my issue with. So we talk about meat and history, like we diverge.
Yeah.
So Powell was part of the AmeriCal division, which is somebody can chime in and say, I think it was 29th Infantry, 25th or 23rd. They were a bunch of dirtbags in the Vietnam. So he was part of that. He was part of the AmeriCal, and so like he saw.
Was he in Vietnam?
Yeah, he was in Vietnam.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't.
So he saw a lot of bad shit.
Okay.
Like he saw the bad old times in the Army and stuff like that. But he was also standing long enough to be part of the solution. So, everything he did under Reagan and under Bush the First were great. After that, and then all of a sudden he goes off the reservation because of, you serve under all those guys, especially if you're serving under Reagan, and then all of a sudden you voting for Clinton and Obama and stuff like that. I don't get it. Like, I don't get where your thinking ends up going and stuff like that.
Well, I know a lot of people were always mad at him, called him a traitor because he endorsed Obama.
Yeah, and then I think he knew the stuff in 2003 or the lead up to the invasion was kind of wonky. I don't know.
I think he realized that. I don't think he knew that.
Well, yeah.
Why I respect him for that, though, is that he didn't come out publicly and like trash anything.
In this day and age, that's probably the bigger point than him like just going like, because everybody would be like, oh, I know, but I retract that. Now I'm even bigger.
And he just was like, I'm just going to keep fucking quiet and be a professional because I'm a general officer.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep my fucking mouth shut.
I think as we talk about general officers and leaders, right? Like I have in my brain, there's not really a middle category. I have good and I have fucking terrible, right?
Right. So I see what you're saying.
I think like Schwarzkopf, right? I put him in the good category.
Absolutely.
Powell has always been in the good category in my brain.
Yeah.
I think his leadership style.
I think Colin Powell could have been president. He could have been the first black president.
He could have been. I think he was so close to all of that he saw how they got just shredded.
I think that if Bush 41 wouldn't have lost to Clinton during his re-election bid, the next one, I think Colin Powell would have been the nominee for the fucking Republican Party.
You can make an argument for that.
Yeah. And I think it would have been. Yeah. I think people would have voted him. They'd have been like, fucking hey, that guy. He's been Reagan, Bush, fucking.
Well, he had the recognition. People knew who he was.
Sure.
And I think there's some of the stuff that's come out with him. I think he just saw putting his wife through the ringer and everything else like that. Just all the shit that they say about you. Then all of a sudden, now you're a dirtbag.
Well, yeah, you go from having a legacy to like
they shit all over it.
Yeah.
Because all that stuff about in Vietnam would have come out, and so and it'd be like, look, I didn't do any of the stuff associated with the division, but
That's why I'm never going to be president.
You got to think he was probably
Yeah,
what,
you're
like
just
a
looking out
lieutenant
for your
colonel
legacy,
then?
That's it.
lieutenant, no, he was a captain or
Captain or a major.
Yeah, he's a captain. He's captain. Like some of the pictures, he's like looks like he's a captain. So, and you kind of forget like his time frame, but
Sure.
yeah. So yeah, he would have been.
He could have been in the mix as a captain. Could have been in the mix.
I don't know. There's the guys from that generation like him, Al Gray, some of the other guys that
Al
kind
Gray.
of did stuff.
That motherfucker was hard as woodpecker lips.
General Boomer, because he was part of the Desert Storm thing.
You know how Al Gray is?
I don't.
He was a commandant of the Marine Corps, but if you look at all the pictures of commandants in the Marine Corps, he's the only one that's wearing like his utilities, like wearing camis.
Oh, really?
Just fucking like hardcore as fuck. He was a hard man.
His sergeant major
Lives in New Braunfels.
New Braunfels, yeah. I guess he's still alive.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything, doesn't say much. I guess is good. But Al Gray was hard as shit, and he sort of saved the Marine Corps. The Army was definitely the thing, getting all the money and all the stuff during the '80s and stuff like that. And then he kind of kept, and then of course his picture in the camis and everything like that.
Well, he went on the idea of warfighting.
Yeah.
And that's like where the warfighting college,
He
boosted
revolutionized a
for the Marine
lot
Corps.
of things about
Yeah.
the Marine Corps, professionalized a lot of things. So,
Absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah.
not to nerd out, but there's those guys, and then we got what we got now.
Speaking of what we got now, our lieutenant colonel from the Marines,
Yeah.
got
Little slap on the wrist.
little slap on the wrist, and his
Got a little pee-pee slap.
chain of command got a stern talking to.
Well, I appreciate the staff judge advocate over there in Lejeune fucking saying what he said. It was like, this Marine was looking for accountability. Did you go about it the right way? No, you did not. You fucked up. And you fucked up. And you fucking even said on your video that you fucked up. And he's like, but I understand. And it was just like, he called out the command. It was like,
Yeah.
you can't shit talk the fucking commanders and the secretary and the SecDef. He's like, but I get it.
Yeah.
He's like, and your command fucking did you wrong. And just straight up fucking like I was like, all right.
And
Very political answer, but it was still like,
the
I was
thing
like, all
was,
right.
if they just
But he went from going to prison to what, $5,000 and
spread across 6
return to
months.
duty?
Yeah.
1 month, because it was going to be 6 months, $5,000 a month.
But they also negotiated, if I read it right, they negotiated early retirement for him,
Well, I
or
think-
early separation.
Well,
I think he's-
and now he's under review if he's going to get an honorable or general under honorable conditions.
Yeah, but that's at the president, or that's at the pleasure of the SecDef. So
Yeah.
the SecDef has to sign off on
that he
which one
just
he
talked
gets.
shit about.
Right. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're getting that general, buddy. But he relinquished his retirement anyway.
I think his GoFundMe is like $2 million or something.
It doesn't
ridiculous.
matter. You know how
because
many-
Eddie Gallagher got involved and
Yeah.
fucking got him like 2.3 million or some shit.
Yeah.
So.
You know how many companies are like probably already like, yeah,
Yeah.
you're hired.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be on TV, and that's fine. I hope he runs for office. I think he's one of those kind of middle of the road guys politically or whatever, because he didn't want anything to do with Trump, and that's fine. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, he fucking like shit talked Trump, and he was like, "I don't
Yeah.
appreciate how you divided the country, and you tell your son to stop tweeting about me." And all
And then he
this
kind of
shit.
retracted
Like,
a little bit of shit, but like Trump should have just like let these guys go, like just let them, instead of turning it back to he does stupid shit. But anyway,
Well, it's Trump.
I'm sure the command was probably
It's
like,
a
look,
douchebag from New York. What do you
we
expect?
don't need to put any more light on this guy. Just shut up, let him do what he's doing, and let's get on with it. Now we've arrested him. That was like
Yeah.
two weeks of like,
Yep.
where the hell's this guy? It's Jesus Christ, man.
Yep.
It's like a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
I like when he did his plea. I think we talked about it a couple episodes ago, though. But he was just like, yeah, guilty to all the charges because I'm holding myself accountable for my actions. And he just fucking kept going. And he went off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was just another platform for him to just be like,
Yeah.
fuck everybody.
And that's they were sitting there. Somebody's in the back room. The
This
public affairs guys who were
motherfucker.
like, I fucking told him. I fucking told him.
That's exactly how that shit happened too. There's like some fucking staff sergeant that's a public affairs guy, and he's in the back and he's like,
this
"Fuck,
motherfucker.
fucking
Yeah,
told him."
when
dude.
they're having this round table, should we charge him? Yeah, we're gonna fucking smoke him. And they're all jumping. There's one dude. It's probably like,
and he's an NCO.
Yep.
And
This
he's
is a
like,
good
guys, this is gonna end bad.
We shouldn't do this.
Staff Sergeant, thank you for your opinion.
he's going to plead not guilty.
But
No, he
we're gonna
won't.
just do what we're gonna do.
We're gonna
Thank
play.
you.
Let's play rock paper rank.
Let's go over there and call her, buddy. Well, you get what
Flip
you
you
get.
for it. Fling. It was like, all right, bitch.
Is this thing on? This thing on? But
I thought you guys got them down here.
yeah, we got them down. It's like,
Yeah. Fucking.
Oh, here's Velcro.
I saw a TikTok the other day where some kid walks up to the lieutenant. He's like, hey, sir, your rank's upside down. And he's like, oh, my bad. And flipped it. I was like, nice. I used to do that shit with their national defense ribbon. I'm like, hey, sir, your ribbon's upside down. He'd be like, oh, fuck, thanks. And he'd look down and he'd look at me and be like, fucking stupid boot. The only time they were wearing them is when I was wearing my shit. And you got like this 22-year-old kid walks in with his one ribbon, you know, and I got my fucking and I'm like, hey, sir, your shit's fucked up. He's like, oh, god damn it. He looks at me like he's gonna say something. He's like, no, you got me. Fucking good times. Good times.
anyway.
Yeah.
Jim, how's strongman going?
It was kind of funny because me and Scott were training, you
Yeah.
know, right along, and then the fucking bureaucracy at
Well, I can get on base, but I can't use the gym.
because it's
Wait, what?
So-
Bravo Plus,
Yeah,
so
Jim-
you have to have a cat card.
Oh, you were going on base to work out?
Well, we were going to American,
American.
but then Jim got his job in the.
Yeah,
You
so,
know,
no,
so-
fucking,
Oh,
No.
okay.
I work for Uncle Sam again.
Yeah, you're back on old Force Sam now.
Yeah,
Fucking
so,
hell.
yeah.
We allowed to say that?
I don't know.
Redacted.
Nobody gives a shit.
The army hasn't fucking changed for anybody who's listening who's been out for 3 months or 16 years. It's the same bureaucratic friggin' nonsense. And
Yeah.
goat rope that
Just
it's
miles
always
of red tape.
been- oh my god.
Is it an MWR gym?
It is. Yeah, it's an MWR gym.
So why can't you use
It's not.
So
if it
they
was,
could-
I could use it.
So no, see, it's because of the threat level, because of the COVID. They just did it though.
Oh, is
How
that
does
why?
COVID,
COVID.
how does COVID fucking change the threat level?
Oh, it's COVID.
How do you change the
It's-
threat
it's
comp?
not-
Sir, you don't know that COVID is a threat.
Right? Like,
Bravo Plus, and apparently because they did the Bravo Plus dash COVID, but like literally 2 weeks ago, he could get in.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why.
okay.
Yeah.
that is
So-
fucking stupid.
but it's awful, man. Like today, it was a little bit more crowded, but generally, it's dead. Everybody's wearing a mask. Nobody talks, and it's awful.
I was going to add that to the list. You can't get COVID sitting down at a restaurant, and you can't get COVID if you have a cat card and you go to the gym.
But if you don't have a cat card, you
Yeah.
might as well be a walking
Yep,
COVID.
you're getting COVID.
Good thing you got that vaccine, Scott.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, at least they could have been like, well, if you're vaccinated, you can come in with your, VA. Oh, fucking stupid. So no, it's,
Okay.
I love it.
so that's it. I'm just
So boys,
I just heard today on the news that there's a Delta Plus variant that is hitting the boys on the other side of the pond right now.
okay.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm over that. Though. We're gonna have to go full Ebola. Or I don't give a shit.
Yeah, right. Like,
When people start dropping dead on the streets or turning into zombies,
That's
like,
the
okay,
thing.
I get it.
Yeah.
yeah.
But at this point, like,
When mad cow disease finally fucking mutates and starts fucking us up,
yeah,
then
at
I
this
get
point,
it, right?
just fucking, if you guys would stop talking about it, it would go away.
Yeah.
Treat it like the flu vaccine.
Yep.
People might actually get it.
Dude, I was, we don't often talk about other podcasts on the show, but I was watching Rogan today
I was listening to it all day.
and I watched,
Gupta.
yeah. Did you see that?
I'm
Well, he
about.
fucking-
I
he
got
kinda
about
cornered
45
him.
minutes
Well, he
left.
fucking called him to fuck out. Was
Yeah.
like, how do you fucking justify your network lying about me?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, but he's like, no. I'm asking you a fucking question. he's like, they fucking lied about me.
Yeah. Knowingly lied.
Knowingly fucking lied.
It's not like it was like, oops.
Yeah.
No, it was like, yeah,
and then they
we
didn't
know.
retract fuck all.
No.
They don't retract shit now.
They're the worst, bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
they fucking. There was a chick on CNN this weekend, and she was basically saying that we need to drop journalists giving both sides of the story because the Republicans, blah, 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 blah. And then she went off down her fucking liberal bullshit rant. What? This
Yeah.
is on. So
What
it's,
fucking
I
world are
was,
we living in,
I was
dude?
listening to CNN, I don't know, maybe yesterday, and the story was about Trump trying to stay relevant in the news. And they were saying how that's stupid, but they used the word Trump. I just started counting for a 5-minute period, because that's all farther my
Yeah.
drive was. I heard Trump 32 times in
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Every single day.
But yet that was the story that they were bitching about.
Yeah.
How he's trying to stay relevant in the news.
You just said
What
his
else
name
can they say?
35
There's a
times.
fucking Muppet in the goddamn White House he just doesn't move, doesn't say shit.
Yeah.
So they
He
can't-
does.
they-
He's like, if birds had arms, we could be astronauts, but wearing yellow. You know what I mean?
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go. Brandon. Fucking A.
It's dude when they're doing it in foreign countries,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah,
So
that
anyway.
is pretty funny.
It's just amazing that is a thing, and that there's people that don't think it is.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
know.
there's a large majority of people that are like, no, they were just cheering on the baseball. Like,
the NASCAR
Or
race.
NASCAR.
Yeah.
It's like, first of
no.
all, when was the last time your ass was at a NASCAR race? 'Cause
Well,
I'm willing to tell you,
the
that's
thing-
not what they were
The
doing.
thing that I think
That's not
is
your demographic.
The best thing about it is like social media hasn't caught on to censor it yet.
I know.
No, I'm kind of wondering because
So
I got on
it's just-
Biden's fucking
it's-
Instagram and
It's just free flowing out there.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. There's so many. There's like, they're just like,
they
Because
will.
the algorithms are like, oh, this is a positive thing for Brandon. That's great.
yeah, it's
Let's promote. Let's go,
Yeah,
Brandon.
let's go, Brandon.
it's like the
promote
Karn
this.
administration. If we ignore it, it's not happening.
Right? It's just not a
The
thing.
number one song on Spotify is the "Let's Go Brandon" rap song. Okay, so which I had to listen to. It sounds like dog shit, but it's pretty good. So I mean,
It's crazy that Brandon had the highest number of voters ever.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Most popular president in U.S. history.
clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Oh, anyway,
man. I'm wearing my Tax This Dick shirt today. You guys can see that or not.
Did you make that or did you?
No, my good buddies over at Combat Comb Over fucking came out with this one. The fucking banger. Big fan of this one.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was leaving the house and Haley looks at me. She's like, "You look like a fucking asshole." I had a pink snapback on it first. And she was like, "You look like every dude in Towson, Maryland that I fucking hated." And I was like, "Yeah," because I was wearing that. I wear that and the fucking pit vipers. She's like, "You're just fucking digging it deeper, man."
Going back to your roots.
Those aren't my roots. They're South Shore, whatever the fuck you're from.
Shrewsbury.
Shrewsbury.
I lived there for 2 years, but I grew up in the South Shore. Quincy, Weymouth, Dorchester.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good roast beef sandwiches down there.
Mm-hmm. Really good.
What is that fucking place?
Which place?
It's famous as shit.
On his side of town?
It's roast beef. It's right there. It's in a little shopping center. I remember it. I can see it. It's a blue fucking shopping center. Fuck.
There's a lot of
it was-
shopping
yeah.
centers.
It was like a little strip mall that had a fucking roast beef shop in it. That was fucking amazing down on the South Shore.
Hmm.
It's
There's a lot.
it's amazing how
The
many
South Shore's
places like
pretty big.
pizza.
You can
and
get, like,
It's like the
fucking
North
roast
Shore, but bigger.
beef, but bigger.
Yeah, right.
So out of that little blue strip mall, I don't know.
Fuck. It looks like the famous roast beef place. I think it's Nick's. Nick's roast beef. I don't know. Fucking
is.
delicious. You know it's good when like the bottom bun is like soaked in blood.
Yeah.
And you're just like, ugh.
It doesn't come out charred.
The bottom bun of your fucking onion roll is just soaked in blood. Fucking fan of that one. So that's my roots, fuckface. Ugh.
I was
Sorry,
up by
yeah.
I was up by your people
Your people.
last weekend for a little while.
We're in Southie.
Yeah, we drove through that way and then
Oh yeah, you went up to Vermont, yeah?
yeah, I went to school, came back to school, and then I went down
Brothers?
back down, and then I
Mikey, Brothers Roast Beef?
thought they came around later.
That doesn't sound right.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
But
Maybe.
yeah. So we got to see Mass again. It's changed, man.
It's a good time of year to go though.
Yeah, it was
fucking
pretty.
fall's
It was
nice, man.
Yeah, it was nice. It was
In
pretty.
Vermont in the fall's fucking gorgeous.
It was good, and the weather was like 70.
Nice.
So we're rolling around with the windows down. It was good. And my wife's never seen anything like that. So
Yeah.
trees like that and shit. So it's friggin'
So I just Googled it so I could try to get some sort of an answer to that. Let me just go down the list and you just pick whatever name rings a bell.
All right.
Glenn's, Mike's, Cussers,
Letterman's.
Kelly's,
No,
Max,
not Kelly's.
Brothers, George's, Royal, Louis, Giovanni's, Fino's,
So every name except Nick's.
Papa's, Fresco's, Peter's, family, Primo. Yeah, there's no
There's no Nicks.
Mike's.
If you're a
Billy's.
listener and you give two fucks about this right now,
Alice.
chime into the comments.
Oh wait,
I'm
there's
curious.
Nick's.
Nick?
Yep, there's Nick's.
Is
Is it that Nicks or is it just a Nicks?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Do you know they'll have
Does
like
it look
5
like
of
that?
them? See the no.
Is that black? It is blue. That was blue. Oh, was that it?
No. It was in like a fucking strip mall, dude. Like that's like a standalone building.
Maybe they have multiple. Maybe it's changed.
Maybe it's changed.
Maybe they've done well.
Been
Yeah.
gentrified.
Yeah. Maybe it is.
Rondos and Angelinas. There's so fucking many.
Hey boys,
Huh.
I just wanted to throw this at y'all to get y'all's opinion. And this week in California is fucking stupid. Gas-powered lawn equipment
Yes.
is now banned in California,
Yep.
according to Governor Newsom.
as it should be.
Because fucking yeah.
So I think go back like, no,
What?
no.
Like how
All those emissions. All those emissions.
I was thinking about going back, a couple 100-something years, and I mean, we got. Never mind. I'm just gonna stop. That's not a good. Nope.
Nope. Nope. Dude, what a fuck. First of all, Gavin Newsom is a fucking dunce.
What were you gonna say?
I don't want to say it. It's
I don't
it's
think
not
you
good.
should.
It's not good.
Like that dude is a fucking dunce, man. Like, you know what he is? He's a good idea fairy that got fucking elected. That's what that dude is. That's exactly what it is. And he thinks he's fucking brilliant because he's a fucking classic narcissist. And this isn't unlike most fucking elected officials because usually, in order to fucking run for office, you got to have some narcissistic tendencies.
Some.
And you have to talk yourself up like a fucking son of a bitch,
Yeah.
which is just,
Well, nobody else is gonna.
yeah, it's
I-
vintage narcissism.
I just want to, I don't know, like, where did the combustible engine touch him inappropriately? You know what I mean? Like,
Show us on the doll where
Yeah.
the lawnmower touched you.
Yeah.
like
And then they have rolling blackouts. So how's that all gonna work? You get all these people with electric cars, and now they're gonna be plugging in their fucking.
well,
There's
no, it'll work better because their cars can power their houses during the blackouts.
here's what kills me about the
Is
whole
that how it's
emission.
gonna work? I don't think that's how it's
Hey, you go in your Tesla and you hit reverse polarity and you fucking juice your house.
Yeah. And then what happens when they both go out?
Probably. I don't know.
When they both go out, you use your goddamn
Did you know how many
lawnmower,
times my
Jim.
fucking brother-in-law, my use your lawnmower? You know how many times my fucking brother-in-law has literally called my wife and been like, "Hey, I'm down by the side of the road. Can you fucking come unfuck my goddamn Tesla?"
Bring me a generator.
Yeah, it's come on.
How do you unfuck a Tesla?
You plug the fucker in, I guess.
Yeah.
You plug it into a gas-powered engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what, Elon? Can't unsuck this dick.
300 billion or whatever the hell he's worth.
We should. I know. We should just go to corded cars. Like I used to have a weed eater that I had to have
a cord with, yeah.
5,000 fucking feet of cord.
Right, we need
I think that's a great idea. That will keep most of these stupid motherfuckers off the road.
Yeah, we could like the
They're
trolley
gonna
system.
They just have the
Just put
yep.
the electric over all of the thing, and then all of our cars can ride around with that little rod that rubs the shit
Yeah.
on top.
There you go.
It'd be great.
Just
Yeah.
look like
so
fucking.
much more environmentally friendly.
It just look like the Back to the Future mod.
No, it's like we're all in bumper. Oh, fuck yes, we're all in bumper cars. Oh yes, give us great big fucking fuck you bumpers, so we can like, oh this motherfucker, boom. Oh,
That would be a blast.
and steering wheels that go all the way around, so you don't know which way you're going. For sure.
Dude, I would have.
Oh my god, it'd be
Everybody
great.
would have CTE just on their commute to work.
Bring back bumper cars. Come on.
I'm welding spikes on mine. Then.
There you go. Fucking A.
I have grievances.
You have Ben Hur's fucking chariot. Right?
No, it kills me with all the emissions.
If
bullshit.
you live in San Francisco and you drive a Tesla,
Shoot yourself now.
and you don't have the balls to hook
don't
up a
have-
big
don't have
fucking
guns.
thing, so you can
To all
run
the
on the
trolleys.
you can run on the trolley lines for free. I want to see it.
yeah,
Somebody
somebody's
do
gonna
it. I want to see it.
Just to be an asshole, I would put one on my Challenger. Just be like, "What's this guy doing?" And would just like hit the fucking. What is he doing?
Just send it
I got
sparks.
an electric F450. Don't worry about it.
No, they're banning gas-powered lawnmowers and weed eaters because it fucking emissions, right? California has some of the largest ports in the world.
Yep.
You know what they don't regulate emissions wise?
Shipping.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Do you know that the world's largest container ships collectively produce more harmful emissions than every single automobile and gas-powered engine ever produced in the history of the fucking world?
Now, I believe you're talking about a single cargo ship.
No, the top 10.
Oh, the top 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Which are all circling the United
Well,
States.
They
They're
run.
idling.
They run.
They're idling
24.
outside
They
port.
do not shut those down. They
Yeah.
run 24/7
Yeah.
and just spewing emissions. But you can't mow your fucking lawn, dickhead. You're killing the fucking butterflies.
But I'm getting my fucking cheap piece of shit from fucking China from Amazon. So fuck you, because Jeff Bezos is fucking paying me off. So
CEO, entrepreneur, born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos. No?
No.
Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it.
let's go, Jeffrey.
He was like, best part of that song is like, he's like, Zuckerberg and Gates and Buffett, amateurs can fucking suck it. So good. Fuck. So let me get this right. Gas prices
Ha! Fuck. I don't know
in
what to talk about
California.
that. California. Let's talk about Texas.
It's gotta be yeah.
Oh, well, in California, they got to be pushing $5.
Oh, yeah. They
Texas
have
are pushing 3.
I know.
They were fucking half
Mass
of
is
this a year and a
It
half
was
ago.
$1.30 this year. This
Yeah.
time last year.
Yep.
This time last year it was $1.35.
Fucking, I drove by today where I usually get diesel. It's 309.
I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I could really go for a mean tweet and some cheap gas right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Fucking awful.
And it's all that pipeline shit. It's just finally fucking coming to
Well,
fruition.
we were energy independent, and now we rely on energy that's imported from other countries.
Yeah.
That generally hate us.
But there's a big difference because, like, if it's our own, we can dictate pricing, and it's usually fair because it was.
Mm-hmm.
If it's somebody else's, we don't get to dictate shit.
Yep.
They're like, oh, okay, it's this much now. We're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. Oh, it's OPEC. They made the pricing. Well, they tried that once before. You know what happened? Yeah, we won. You know?
Yeah. But I mean, we won't do that again.
No.
You know, because we have no fucking sack anymore. So
I got a question.
I got a question.
So we're still paying for a wall, even though one's not being put up.
Right.
It's already paid for. There's a whole shitload of steel on
Yeah,
the
no,
board.
we're still paying the people to not put up the wall.
Yeah.
Like we're contracted to
Well,
do
construction's still happening on it. It's just
In
going
some
real,
sectors, yeah.
It's just going real fucking slow.
Okay, my question is, when the Republicans take office again and they decide to finish the wall, are we going to have to pay for it a second time, or are we going to get like, hey,
Like
we
a
paid
twofer?
you, now do it?
Well, it's the government.
Yeah.
There's another contract. We should start a wall company.
Oh, we should.
It's just be like, yo, man, we're
Yeah,
done.
we build walls.
Still.
What do you want? Yeah, we can do that.
just go there and undercut everybody.
Like, what's it? War Dogs.
Yeah.
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 It's like, you undercut. You were the cheapest bidder by how much? And it was like, I can't even remember, something like 14 million. And he's like, oh. And he walks out. He's like, fuck.
Yeah. I mean, we're fucked, man. We're so fucked.
Yeah, man. Sucks.
It's just temporary.
Well,
It'll
we're gonna
change.
see.
It'll change at midterms, or it'll change at the election.
It won't be perfect then either, though.
No.
No.
I mean, it's never gonna
We
be
gotta.
perfect.
I mean, you've got to hope that in 2022 they can stop the bleeding. I think
You would hope.
Yeah, I think the Virginia election is going to
I-
be big if they can pull off that Virginia governor. If they can get that guy in, then
So to stop the bleeding, you would think they'd put like a tourniquet on it. No, they're going to amputate it.
oh yeah, right.
And then they're not going to tourniquet it. It's just
Yeah.
going to get worse, regardless of the sides.
It's like, you know what we should do? Let's give him a good bleeding.
yeah.
Just start
We're gonna
saying-
bleed him.
We're gonna bleed him. You know. Oh, it's bleeding. We should get leeches. Let's use
Yeah,
leeches.
they'll stop the bleeding.
Right.
No, they won't. Oh, well, let's try it anyway.
Well, you know what we can do? Stab him. Let's stab him. Right. Stab him.
if he's bleeding somewhere else, there'll be less blood out of there.
Yeah, it's fine, right? So we're just gonna bleed you over here. Oh no, now he's hemorrhaging from both sides.
If we can bleed the blue states, though.
Okay, let's just try again with something else.
Yeah. How about fire? Can we use fire? Just pour gas on it. Newsom's got a bunch. He hasn't been using it in his fucking lawnmowers. So
Yeah,
it's
he
fine.
still has 10 gallons in his garage. He can't use anymore. What's he gonna do with
I'd
that?
love to know what cars
Yeah,
that guy's got.
You know, why don't they just
Oh, I
ban
guarantee
gas
you,
cans?
he's rocking fucking Escalades or something.
Yeah.
Like, why go through the nightmare of banning lawnmowers? Just ban
John,
gas cans.
Have you
Yeah, right.
have you bought a gas can lately? They don't
They're
have to.
fucking damn near
They
banned.
don't have to
They
ban
don't
them
work.
anymore. They don't fucking pour gas.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
you can
right.
do? Here's a trick for everybody that's listening right now, Scott including. Buy a gas can wherever you want to buy a gas can. They all fucking suck. And
Yeah.
then go to Tractor Supply and get a real fucking nozzle because they still sell them.
Yeah.
It's like $3.99. You throw it on your fucking brand new gas can.
And then you can pour
and
gas?
And it works great.
Oh, that's
Also
awesome.
known as a donkey dick.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
Yep. Tractor Supply. Keeping America great.
Yeah, okay, yeah. For somebody who thinks more government's a good idea, just look at a gas can from I don't know 1999.
Fuck. Look at from the 2008.
Yes,
Yeah.
look at a gas can.
Now they got like those weird fucking
Now look
push
at a
button
gas can.
deals on them and all that shit.
Like-
The push buttons on all mine are like warped and broke to the point where I just have to unscrew it and pour the gas. Like there's no nozzle. It's
Yeah.
just out of the fucking can.
You-
'cause the shit's
John's
broke.
literally throwing gas at the gas hole. he gets,
Fuck you,
he
gas
gets
hole.
some of it in.
Fucking gas hole.
Fucking gas holes. It's Gavin Newsom. He's a fucking gas hole.
Like, at what point are they going to realize that all the electric shit is still running off of oil? You know?
Yeah, right? Like,
Either that or like we're gonna have to go to war for batteries instead of oil this time.
Well, there's only
You know,
a
like-
handful of nuclear power plants in the U.S.
And they
that are
keep
still
fucking shutting them
functional.
down.
yeah.
And they're slowly phasing them all out because that's not safe.
It's the
Well,
cleanest fucking energy
it
you
is
can
Fucking
safe.
have.
French haven't had a fucking problem ever.
It's
Yeah.
safe if you
The
do it right.
French.
But other than that, it's coal or oil.
I wouldn't say they haven't had a problem ever. Just
They
not
haven't had a problem with that.
Just not a problem with that.
Yeah, it's coal or oil, which
Then powers
it doesn't really change anything.
Yeah.
And then, we have wind farms. Well, you know that one little turbine is never going to produce the same amount of energy it took to make it.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's like a net loss. So we're back to coal and oil.
Yeah.
Liberals don't do math though, man.
Oh,
Just
not
math
not
makes
to,
you feel
not
bad
to
anyway.
mention disposing of it after it doesn't work anymore.
Oh, you just put it in a landfill because it doesn't fucking degrade? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
right. Oh, it's fine. But still, you can melt it down. With
and,
what?
and it was big diesel
Coal
trucks
or
that fucking
Oil.
trans- Have you ever seen the fucking the 18 wheelers that got to fucking schlep those fucking
Well, that's what I'm
things?
saying.
Dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From start to
Fucking
finish.
huge.
Yeah.
From when they start forming the molds so they can pour the metals to when they fucking actually stand the bitch up and turn it on and start making power. That windmill will not generate the same amount of power it took to create it by
Yeah.
the time they have to tear it down and fucking bury it in the ground.
Yep.
Every
Makes no
asshole
sense.
that fucking had to put that thing up drove there in a gas powered car.
Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid.
Most of them are diesel.
And those guys, yeah,
Truth.
they're all fucking retarded.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
pretty
what you
bad,
get.
Yeah.
I didn't vote.
I mean,
for
we're
him.
reaping what we fucking sow,
Mm.
you know, and like, and here's the thing is like, you'll never be able to explain that to somebody whose mind is made up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like us four could sit here and talk until we're blue in the fucking face, and it's going in one ear, it's out the other. Fucking, it's all dribble. Oh, you're white males, you're racist anyways, or something. Like,
Stop mansplaining.
yeah, or it's something. You know, like it's always gonna be fucking something. Like it's like fuck.
Well,
man.
society itself has gone to shit. So I was reading a thing, and I guess somebody, some woman was on a bus in San Francisco.
Don't assume her gender now.
Well, she was a she. 'Cause
Oh, okay.
She got and
Have
a
her
homeless
pronouns.
a homeless guy started inappropriately touching her, and then he went along to like rape her. Well, there's people just up and down this fucking train, or it was like a trolley, one of the fucking.
Then nobody stopped.
and
Nobody,
nobody
did
did
shit.
shit.
See,
Yeah.
like try that shit in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're getting fucking pumped full of hot ones.
Yeah.
You know, real quick.
So
Unless you're in Austin,
even in
then
Austin,
they're probably like, oh, it's a modern art fucking piece.
well, it's a person of color that was doing the raping.
Oh,
So
you don't dare fuck with that.
we're not getting
Hey,
involved.
at least we don't live in China.
True.
China's pushing a law that they're trying to consider a law to punish parents for the young children's very bad behavior.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, no shit. Fuck.
Like, I mean, didn't they just allow them to have more kids?
Right.
And now they're going to be like, yeah, you can have another kid, but
Yeah.
if that kid fucks up, it's your ass.
It's like you better not be a girl. That's a double whammy.
Well,
Okay.
y'all better fucking bone up on your fucking Szechuan or your Mandarin. 'Cause
Right.
it's coming.
It's
They're-
coming, and I'm a leaving.
Yeah.
We're gonna see really quick that what that IRR shit we all signed when we all signed our DD 214s really fucking means.
Yeah.
There's a universal language.
Yeah.
Slow, steady
Rifle.
squeeze.
Yep.
Part
Yep.
of that article has a piece saying that there is a new educational ministry circulating on the proposal to prevent the feminization of male adolescents in China. So they're just
Yeah.
trying to keep their dudes from getting.
We want our
earlier.
boys to be boys.
You
I
know
mean-
what? You know what?
You know what?
Maybe we don't fight these people.
Yeah, maybe we fucking let that happen.
Maybe we join them.
Right?
I don't. You know.
I mean, because
I don't like
that makes-
communism that much.
I don't like communism, but that makes fucking sense. You know, I'm getting real fucking tired of these limp wrists, fucking like telling me the fucking like I'm wrong because I like pussy. It's fucking not okay, dude. All right? Like it's not cool. Like I'm getting real fucking tired of this. Like I'm all about being a feminist, man. I believe in equal rights and
Like
treatment for women. I totally
Dave
understand
Chappelle
that.
said it the best.
Ooh, Dave
I'm a
Chappelle.
feminist.
Yeah, I am a feminist, man. By
He's
the
like,
fucking traditional
I will be
definition.
your leader. I will help you get equal everything. And all I wanted in return is a blowjob. And now we're back at square one.
Dude.
Dave's actually
He's-
fighting the good fight right now.
Dude, he's in some shit. Like
love
Netflix
the
is
fact
trying
that-
to like do a walkout because they won't take his shit down.
They
No,
fucking
so
sh-
Netflix fired the people that were trying
Yeah.
to organize the walkout.
Good.
Because they didn't do a walkout, they did a walk in to a board meeting of Netflix. And they were like, yeah, y'all are fucked.
Yeah, yeah.
and they leaked a bunch of shit.
Yep.
They leaked the numbers because Netflix doesn't do that shit. They don't leak the numbers of like viewers and stuff like that unless they want to. So that's how they got them,
Yep.
which is perfectly. I mean, that's legitimate. I mean, granted for whatever reason, but I don't blame them. Like fuck you, just fuck.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that Netflix is like, we stand behind our creators.
Yeah.
Like the content creators
I
that we have
respect
on our
that.
platform.
We'll see how long that comment.
That's why
ages.
you know. That's
I hope
why.
it
That's
ages
why
well.
they took Chappelle's show off until he got paid because they put it on and he was like, "Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like these are the people who like every time you watch this show, you're fucking stealing from me."
Yeah.
And they were like, "We're so sorry," and they pulled it off their platform. And then when Comedy Central finally fucking paid him back,
Yeah.
then they put it back on. And he was like, "All right, like
Yeah.
good on you,
I think-
Netflix. You know,
it's like-
shit."
Yeah.
Not doing this shit for free. I mean,
Yeah.
he had like a mental breakdown and all kinds of shit because
See,
of all the stuff that's happened to him.
People
So-
say that though, but he was fucking dude. He was living in the year 3000 when the rest of us were in 2000, man. Because literally, it was Dance Monkey Dance for $50 million,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Go fuck yourself. My principles are stronger than that. I know what I'm capable of. I know my worth." You know, and I respect that, man. I respect the fuck out of that guy for that shit. And him and I politically do not see eye to eye on fucking fuck all.
No.
You know, like, but
Yeah.
but I respect him for what he did.
Same thing though, man. So what ends up happening is you get guys like Rogan, who is pretty libertarian and he could see both sides, but you keep pushing and you keep pushing. Then all of a sudden Rogan's in fucking Texas now. And you keep pushing, and now Rogan's like, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
And he's saying what he's saying. You keep pushing guys like fucking Chappelle, they're gonna be like, you know what? Republicans aren't all that bad. And then
Yeah.
he says something. And then you start pulling more people over.
Well, the thing is, like, they bitch about what Chappelle says, right? Do you see anybody going after? Like, I'm sure. I don't know. I'm guessing here, but I'm sure.
Juicy Smollett.
I'm sure, like,
They
Like-
did go after him, didn't
but like all like the LGBTQ crowd, they probably have their own platforms that they listen to, and I'm sure there's some stuff that they say is probably offensive to somebody, right? Nobody attacks them because we don't care.
We believe in free speech.
We
We'll-
believe in free
and if-
speech.
and if we don't like it, we'll change the fucking channel.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole thing about the Chappelle. That's so I was reading an article today, and it's Chappelle and then the former CEO of Netflix, Sarandis, and it was about his views on LGBT bullshit that was going after. Like the gay mafia was kind of coming after him.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people quietly in Hollywood who have a problem with those people anyway because they've lost jobs and they can't maneuver in Hollywood and stuff like that. It used to be Jews and it's whatever fucking groups in power. So you've got a lot of people silently sort of backing Chappelle that are fairly important, powerful people with money. They got to kind of watch what they say. But the more the shit goes along, man, you know how everything is. It swings one way and then swings the other way.
Dude, from what I understand, talking to people who are kind of in the know in Hollywood, a large portion, I don't know about if it's a majority, but a large portion of the actors in Hollywood that you see shit talking like the right are fucking straight right wing.
Yeah.
Like Trump supporter fucking right wing. You know what I mean?
You just got to watch.
But they don't dare fucking say anything because it's fucking career suicide.
It all comes back to that same circle. The whole strong men create easy times create weak men, weak men create hard times create strong men.
Yeah. So it's just a cycle.
We're in that weak men are creating easy times.
Hard times.
Or creating hard times. And all it's going to take is something to happen, which I don't know what that something is, but something massive to create a hard time for hard men to take care of it.
Yeah.
And then the pendulum's going to swing back the other way. And then the whole cycle is going to fucking
it's like,
happen again.
South Park made fun of it a while back about PC. They're like, oh, PC's back. How long did it last time? About 5 years? All right. Looks like it's back for another 5. You know what I mean? And it's just like in every year, every time, because you're right, it's a fucking cycle.
But it is. And I mean, if you look at it strategically, with some strategery, it was a horrible fucking pull out of Afghanistan. We lost a major fucking data mining area in the Middle East.
Yeah.
We have no idea what the fuck's going on. We have very poor visibility on what's coming at our country right now. Like we're not in a good strategical spot when it comes to the rest of the world.
Yeah. Oh, but we have great military leadership right now.
We have over the horizon. We're good.
Dude, I want to see that fat fuck's fucking PT card.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Who, Millie?
Yeah.
Dude, fuck him. Fuck him with a big dick. That dude's fucking hot garbage. Like, how the fuck did you... Oh, I guarantee you, I already know the answer to my question. I know how he became a fucking general.
Gok.
I don't know anything.
Fucking hitting the Gok 5000. That dude has been a buddy fucker from day one.
I don't know anything about that guy.
He's that dude that was in boot camp that was like, drill sergeant, he took my fucking belt buckle or some shit. Like,
his Foot Locker's unlocked.
Yeah, he's that fucking guy. I guarantee you that's that motherfucker.
Nobody has come out and been like, hey, when I was with the Q course with him, or I was with, during selection, like he buddy fucked us, or nobody said anything. So I'm sure he's... It's because maybe he lost his fucking mind when he pinned on fucking Lieutenant Colonel the Colonel. He probably lost his shit.
Maybe everybody that has been directly involved with him in his career has a fucking gag order against him.
I don't know about that. There's been some military people that I know that really respect him, and I listened to his thing on when it was on. He was in front of
in front of Congress.
Yeah, in front of Congress. This congressional hearing, and he didn't sound too bad. I think the right takes him out of context a little bit.
Really?
I don't think he's as bad as you think he is. Listen to the congressional hearing.
I will, because I'm an open-minded dude. I'll listen to it.
Make your mind up. But
sure.
But there's people that I know that I really respect that are like, no, he's a great guy, and so.
Well, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. I haven't heard anything bad about the guy.
You know
himself,
what? Look at Mattis. Mattis is a good example of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I fucking served with General Mattis. He took a knee on the street in Fallujah next to me in the middle of a fucking fight. Like, I know that dude as a warrior.
Yeah.
He was motivating. He was fucking hardcore. He was fucking on our side. He was the one general that we knew looked out for fucking us.
Yeah.
When I was in First Mardiv, we knew that we were fucking bulletproof because we had General Mattis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I had Petraeus, right?
Yeah, and Dave was the same fucking way, man. I fucking love Dave Petraeus.
And then when I know people that served with him in the CIA that said he was the biggest piece of shit ever.
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, that's not the Petraeus I know.
Because he was an
once you
amazing
get,
leader.
and I think a lot of it is once you go from warfighter, Mattis was a good example, Petraeus, whatever. It gets political, and you got to start navigating that stuff, and then you've got people around you who are like, hey man, you need to say this and not say that, and let's do this.
They get handed handlers.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Now they're backed into a corner, and they're like, well,
Well,
quit.
And
Yeah, right.
you know,
Like, all right, I'm fucking out.
the way Milley put it in the congressional hearing is like, he's like, the mission ended. I'm very much like
You're paraphrasing.
here.
Yep.
The mission ended up the way it did because I was following my orders. Like, I didn't make the plan to leave. If I was to make the plan, I wouldn't have done this.
Right.
You know, that's pretty much what he said.
And I think the Republicans were pushing because, I mean, that's what they do.
Well,
The
they need a
politicians-
fucking fall guy.
Like, they want to say, hey.
Yeah, but the fall guy's fucking Biden.
It's Biden.
Biden,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what it is. That's
Milley-
that's
He's not the fall guy. He's just the guy.
Yeah, he's the guy.
Like, they don't.
He's like,
But
I was
truth be told,
that,
it's
you know,
whoever's dangling the fucking strings for Biden because it ain't him.
Yeah.
Like, there's no fucking way you could, like, shit, he's Freudian slipped it during interviews where he's like, oh, they told me I could only do this. Who the fuck is they, dude?
Yeah, you're the president,
Who the fuck
goddamn.
are they? Like, you should be they.
Yeah.
You're the guy that should be they. Like, who the fuck is they?
I remember we started. I can't remember what fucking episode or why we were talking about, but we were trying to figure out how long it was going to be before they pulled Biden, and Kamala was fucking.
They can't do it.
They can't do it now. They can't do it now.
She's batshit.
Yeah, she's a fucking loon.
I know.
She's
How
actually worse.
How do you think she's loony? She's just not present.
Well, no. And when she does, she
Like,
just.
what gives you the impression she's loony?
That everything she says is super hilarious to her.
That's true.
She was talking about
Just
retarded
fucking-
people or something and was laughing about them.
Said?
She was like, it was today or yesterday. And I didn't get to listen to the fucking clip, but the thing was like, she was talking about like poor retarded people and she's like laughing. They're like, the fuck's the matter with you? She's like-
Funny, like for as much public speaking that she's done in her entire career.
Oh, she did a lot of so
yeah, still speaking.
Speaking of the gok, yeah.
But like, imagine if you're about to get the gok and she laughs like she laughs in interviews.
Oh.
Like, bitch, get out. You're fired. You're fired. You're not getting that promotion. You're not getting that job.
apparently she didn't laugh when fucking Willie was giving her the fucking heave-ho. So, you know,
Dude. What the fuck, man?
well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
We're kind of all over the place tonight, boys.
Yeah, it's kind of a fucking weird one, boys. Get a little political on this one, but you know, I mean, sometimes you gotta let it out, man.
Sorry, not
sometimes you
sorry.
gotta let it out. Like, and I think we've made some good points tonight, though. You know, so thank you all out there listening in podcast land to this.
Should we go back to the OG? What did we learn tonight, Mikey?
What did we learn tonight? Well, let's see here.
Fuck your lawnmower.
Yeah, fuck Newsom's lawnmower. Fuck Newsom, period. Gok will get you far, apparently. Nothing that we didn't already know.
Yeah.
All right, fucking,
Don't listen to us.
yeah, don't listen to us. Like, we are in no way, shape, or form in any fucking like position to be political, you know, pontiffs or commentators. But you know, we're just fucking four assholes with microphones that
And
have
whiskey.
weird opinions.
Oh, we got to go over our whiskey quick.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we do.
So our good buddy Chris Freeman dropped by the old Kentucky Owl, man. The confiscated.
One of the original, like, oh my God, what did somebody buy us bottles of booze?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I remember the first time we cracked it open, we looked at the label and we were like,
Kentucky Owl. Like,
I don't know about this one,
Like,
but
oh,
it was
this is
fucking
delicious.
delicious.
yeah.
And he brought it over to say congratulations on 1,000 followers on YouTube because we finally hit that fucking little milestone.
Hey,
Yay.
So we can monetize. So if you're watching this and there's an ad,
Buy
thanks.
that shit.
Thanks, fuck faces. You're welcome.
I hope they put good ads with our shit.
I do too, man. I hope it's not like some like. Actually, you know what? I hope it's like tampons or something.
X-Lax and tampons.
I hope it's something like I wish we could like choose. Like we want veteran owned business sponsored ads.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You know what I mean?
Or Traeger to give us fucking money.
Fuck you, Traeger. Fuck you, Arctic too.
Yeah, Arctic, Yeti, all of you right now. Fuck.
I'm not going to swear at my trigger. I like my
You're ruining John's day. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate the fuck out of you, Freeman. Thank you for the whiskey, buddy. It's delicious. It's pairing very well with this fucking 556 shade of the Garrison or of the field variety from
Mike,
warfightertobacco.com. Use that code FTFO. Screw yourself that sweet 15% off over there.
What am I smoking?
What is that? That looks like well, it's a Maduro. I'm gonna say it's a 50 field.
Don't look at that part. Just look
I'm
at that
gonna
part.
say it's a 50 field.
Scott.
That would be a 762.
Oh,
You're goddamn right.
is that a Rosado?
No. It's a
Field.
Sumatra, buddy.
Is that
It's
the
your
Sumatra?
favorite. Yeah.
It looks darker.
It's on the final third, so the oil's
I'm glad I got that
Oh,
right because
It looks dark, right?
no, I knew what it was.
Well, they're also yours.
Yeah, I should not have gotten this wrong.
If Scott said something else, that would have been the cigar I was smoking.
Yeah, right.
John, tell me later if I was wrong.
No, you were. I got the band right here. Jim, what's that?
Hey.
Oh yeah, that's the Sumatra.
Sumatra.
Fucking A, which is my favorite. Yeah, Jim, what are you smoking?
What I always smoke, man.
What are you on the Corojo?
Jim's taking Jazz's seat. With
So
the
he's on the
Corojo.
Corojo. Fucking A. What do you got, Rosado?
I got that 660 50
Escuro.
Garrison.
50 Garrison.
Yeah.
So you're on the Escuro Maduro.
Yeah.
So your boys up there at
Sorry.
Copper Shot have gone crazy with the whiskey infused cigars
Oh, it's
because
coming.
they've been putting them. They're good.
Yeah.
I think they had a thing with some of yours, and they had a couple other stuff.
Well, they don't have the infused stuff yet.
I think they were doing their own, throwing shit in fucking. I don't know what the fuck they were doing, but they had a bunch of it.
Good on him.
Scott's like, I don't give a fuck. They paid for him.
Yeah, they're sending some fresh barrel stays down so we can do another batch for him.
Yeah,
Fucking A.
Yep.
Fucking A.
it works pretty well. It doesn't take much.
And check out owellness.us for all your CBD needs. Use that code FreedomFriends25. Get yourself a quarter off your order over there. And check out Johnson & Sons Hay Grinding. Give Mike a call at 402-276-1111. Tell him we said hi.
Ask him how his
It's
day's
like the
going.
UFC
check on
in the
them.
early days.
Yeah.
Condom World.
Condom world. As always, though, everybody, just tell your mom.
Tell your friends.
Tell your fucking mom's
Friends.
friends. God damn it. There's a fucking show out here, and it is 4 mediocre assholes with mics in front of their faces that, for whatever reason, some of you guys like us, and we appreciate the fuck out of you. But it's really just 3 little. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to raise my glass.
Hey, and go like us on TikTok.
Yeah, like us on TikTok,
We,
which blew
we
up.
we got a pretty good following.
Yeah,
on
we're
TikTok.
going pretty good on following. You guys passed me on my personal one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the show passed me on the personal one, so yeah.
Look at that.
Fucking A, man.
That means we're fucking famous.
I don't think.
I should download that app someday.
Dude, I hope you like losing 3 hours of your day.
Yeah, it fucking happens.
Fuck.
As soon as you download it, I'm sending you some of the funniest shit.
Yeah. We're gonna fuck your algorithms all out, man. You're gonna be on our world.
Yeah.
Just oh, by the way, Jim, thank you for filling in, buddy. Always a pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man. And yeah, just 3 little things that we like to do. Not a big deal. Why don't you hit him with the first one, John?
Smoke on.
Scotty boy.
Drink on.
Hey, God damn it, kids. Freedom to fuck on. See you next time.